So, the Avengers Project, aka Marvel's Avengers, another regular title for a new Marvel AAA game. The game trailer has surely left a reaction to everyone on the internet, that's for sure. From the information we got from Marvel's Avengers, it is a game about the Avengers joining back together 5 years after the supposed A-Day event that killed hundreds of civilians in San Francisco. This is kinda interesting knowing that this is basically the Avengers' redemption with each other and the world after failing everyone. Though it makes me wonder who the main villain of this game is now, considering that we have a base idea of what the game is. One thing I'm for sure is that I'm glad that this game, from the looks of it, doesn't even have Thanos or the Infinity Stones mentioned or involved in this game. This is a huge relief since for the past several years we have had stuff that had to deal with the Infinity Stones of Thanos in a Marvel game that wasn't particularly a solo game, and we are seeing that now in the new Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 game also. There's also one thing I keep wondering, the mystery girl that talks in the background of the trailer could possibly be Kamala Khan, aka Miss Marvel, like everyone is saying now. Makes sense, especially now since that the blast that destroyed the helicarrier along with Cap was a Terrigen blast. It might have affected her in a way, giving her powers and reuniting the Avengers back together after so long, because in the comics Kamala got her powers from a Terrigen kind of gas that was like for Inhumans and stuff, and she became Miss Marvel that way. I also forgot to mention that this game is also a games as a service kind of game like Destiny or the free to play kind of games like Warframe and stuff like that. Although the devs first said that there would be no loot boxes or any pay to win kind of content, I knew there would also be a catch to it because this sounds too good to be true, and Lord and behold, I was right, because later they announced that there would still be microtransactions in the game. Although it's for cosmetics only, I hope that's only for a couple suits and that no one would really want. At least keep the classic suits in the game. As long as the microtransactions don't really affect the game, then I'm fine with it. Alrighty, let's just quickly talk about the designs for the characters. Real quick, Cap, to be honest, he doesn't look good in terms of the suit. It's too military, like even for him in the modern age, it's just bad and it's really dull. It's just big and bulky with hockey pads. I hope that he looks better by release, or even with like a more updated look to his costume that's kind of better, because apparently you will be able to customize your character in different suits. Black Widow though, her suits is just fine. It's her face that isn't really the best, I would say, because I didn't know Grace Randolph did the mocap for Black Widow. Either way, her face looks very square and it just needs a little bit of fixing. Iron Man and Hulk look really good to me. They seem like how they would if you would expect them in a game like that. Thor looks alright. He would look better with a helmet on, but it's just fine. Nothing bad I would really say about him. I think it's obvious that the developers are going to update the models a little and fix them, because this is obviously alpha footage that will be fixed 11 months from now. So there's not anything you should worry about for the graphics. They won't really change the designs, but we'll fix the little stuff and have more polished graphics. I don't get how most of the people who I have seen react to this trailer on the internet say the same thing as do they don't really look like their MCU counterparts. Changing the faces is a good thing since this can be identified as its own thing. It doesn't have to share with the Marvel Universe cinematic universe at all. The Avengers isn't only the Marvel Cinematic Universe kind of thing, you know. You don't expect Peter Parker and Marvel Spider-Man to look like Tom Holland now, do ya? Alrighty, let's have a quick talk about the gameplay since we haven't really seen actual gameplay shown to the world other than E3 closed doors kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna go off descriptions that have been posted so far because I'm a poor boy who can't go to E3 at all. So based off many articles, it sounds like Thor is more like Kratos from the newest God of War game from last year, so that's very good considering one of the combat leads for this game came from God of War, and I'm expecting that kind of gameplay for Thor. Surprisingly, Hulk is apparently the most polished out character so far in the demo. They probably worked on him the most out of everyone so far to make this Hulk really fun. Iron Man apparently plays like, I don't know if I'm right or not, the Javelin from Anthem, which actually makes a lot of sense to me. I don't really know the name because I don't care about Anthem. It makes a lot of sense to me since they're really similar to each other and the gameplay would fit Iron Man anyway. Cap plays like Arkham Batman apparently, which I highly doubt since a lot of critics now are just calling every new superhero AAA combat like Arkham style. Black Widow, to be honest, sounds the least interesting to play as. She seems like the regular athletic kind of agility like character with guns, so you know, when me and the boys will play co-op together, she is definitely not going to be chosen. So far, I would play as either Thor or Cap in co-op. Anyways, I don't really know how to feel about this game. This could possibly end up as an average AAA game, but I still have hope for this. We still have 11 months left, so let's hope everything is fixed and ready with a complete story and good gameplay. Hopefully this game will prove Marvel that there could be good Marvel AAA games that don't have to be just Spider-Man alone.